All right.
Okay.
So let's set up a marketplace shop. At the top of your screen, we're going to click on the big word that says shopping. This will take us to the marketplace front page. On the top of that is welcome and then your avatar's name. And then right next to that is My Marketplace. Click on that once. That'll give you 3 options. The middle one is Create a Store, which is what we want to do. So we click on Create a Store. And that takes us to a page that tells us whether or not we have billing information on file, which we do, otherwise it would complain and say we have to go do it. So now all we do is we agree to the Second Life Marketplace fee and listing policies, and click Continue.
Now, does that mean you have to put money on file with them, or does it mean that what kind of information, what do they need there?
You don't have to have money on file. You don't have to have Linden's in your account, but you do need to have payment information because...
So they can pay you?
And it's supposed to be verified, I think. Just putting it in, you have to do something to verify.
Well, what I'm asking is, in other words, how do they pay you if you don't have payment information? That's the main reason, right? If you're a merchant.
The main reason for payment information before you can do anything of this caliber, and it crops up in other places as well, is it verifies who you are. It connects your avatar to a real life person.
I see.
It's a paper trail.
Okay.
So it's like giving your social security number. It proves that you are somebody.
But still, if you didn't have this on file, they wouldn't be able to pay you when you did sell. Isn't that true?
No, because you received the money into your Linden account.
But
I can send money. I can send Lindens to a character that has no payment information. You can receive Lindens, and then the transfer out is another process.
In-game is not restricted. It's just when you transfer that they want to have a real-life person behind there.
No, before you start offering things and making contracts, because when you sell in the marketplace, you are essentially contracting to fulfill on goods that you provide.
I see.
And they don't want you to be a bot. It's partly a bot protection, and it's partly to make sure that the same person, if they're going to be a crook and set up 1,000 accounts for some strange reason, they want to know that either you're clever enough to get 1,000 credit cards as well, or that it's 1,000 different people.
Yeah, I get you. Let's continue.
So, after clicking Create a Store and then agreeing to the terms and conditions, we are now able to deal with our store because the store has already been created. They're asking us to restart the viewer to begin listing products on Marketplace. Now that's
a standard that's been around since 2008. I saw it in the original video. He had to restart his viewer.
Okay. And what viewer are they talking about?
The Second Life viewer.
Yes. The reason for restarting the viewer is so that you can have an option in there that allows you to add product.
Right. Well, in fact, it's very important to note that the product is added from in-world. You add the product in-world and then switch over to Marketplace to process that order, to process it in.
That's right. So your store is created. At this point, you have an option to edit your store information. And let's look at what is included in the store information. You have your store name, which you can change. It does not have to be your avatar name. You can make it whatever you want. My Great and Glorious Marketplace Store would not be a great branding name. You want to use something that you'll have fun branding. You have a profile, which is limited to 2,100 characters. Policies. In policies, that's where you would include things such as you want a refund, forget about it, or you would include things like, if there's ever a problem, contact me in World, we'll make it good, refunds up to 30 days, whatever your policies happen to be. And I recommend that you check out other stores, find some stores that you happen to like, and see what their policies are.
Like and or trust.
Well,
Does it seem friendly and actually business-like?
Yeah.
Not something scurrilous and wild.
A store that you wouldn't mind being viewed in the same light.
Exactly. Or being associated with, yeah.
And
so what else do you have there? Don't you have, you have to create some graphics, right?
There's a link. You can put a link into your blog or leave it blank. This is not necessary. You have a link to your...
Now which blog? The blog on Second Life or any blog?
I take it to mean any web page that you want to link to.
Ah, okay. I wasn't clear on that, and it's not clear.
But I don't believe that that's how they mean it. I think they want it to be to your blog.
Or to your Facebook or something. To your blog on,
whatever
on
that
Second
is.
Life, yeah.
I just use it to link to a website.
Uh-huh.
And you have a link to InWorld Store, but that is not necessary. It's not required. So if you do not have an InWorld Store, you can just leave this blank. Your next two options are Store Image, which is a thumbnail. They could say Store Thumbnail Image, because there's also a Store Banner Image. The store image is 45 pixels by 45 pixels. It's a very small little graphic that represents your shop. And then the store banner image is 700 pixels by 100 pixels. And those you would prepare in Photoshop, GIMP, whatever program, graphics program you're using. If you're going to be in the marketplace, get used to the fact that you're going to be doing a lot of graphics work. And if you are ultra graphics challenged, you have to find a friend that can help you with graphics.
Or get better at it.
Yeah.
That's a good option.
Well, when I say ultra graphics challenged, I mean unwilling to just make any effort.
Unable can be cured. Unwilling can't be. So what else do we have to look at there?
Here, that's it.
Well, what else do we need to know? For instance, how do we create an item and how do we put it in this? Let's do that as another video.